Welcome to OnlineTyari. Today we'll be discussing 10 important current affairs questions. Let's move on to the first question. The first question is, which of the following paracetamol companies is to launch a medicine Pritomanid for treating drug-resistant TB? So, option A, Cipla, option B, Mylan, option C, Sun Paracetal, and option D, Lupin. Please comment the answer if you know. The correct option here is option B, Mylan. Pritomanid is a medicine to treat drug-resistant TB, that is tuberculosis. It is to be launched by the multinational paracetamol company Mylan. So, in collaboration with the Drug Controller General of India, for India to get rid of tuberculosis by 2025, it will be a very crucial tool. Pritomanid is expected to be launched in the US by the end of 2019 for the first time. Now let's move on to the second question. Which of the following countries is named as the overall outstanding company in Asia Money's 2019 poll? Option A, TCS, option B, Cognizant, option C, Infosys, option D, Tech Mahindra. The correct option is option A, TCS. Tata Consultancy Services has been voted as the overall outstanding company in India and the outstanding company in India's IT services sector in Asia's Money 2019 Outstanding Companies poll. The company is also recognized as the most awarded company of the decade. Let's move on to the third question. Which bank rentiers the top 10 most valued domestic firms by replacing Bajaj Finance in the list? Option A, HDFC Bank, option B, Axis Bank, option C, SBI Bank, and option D, PNB, that is Punjab National Bank. The correct option is option C, SBI Bank. The State Bank of India re-entered the elite club of the 10 most valued domestic firms by a market valuation of after a gap of 2 weeks. The bank had lost its spot to Bajaj Finance on October 1st, 2019. That was this year. Now, Bajaj Finance is on the 11th spot. It is on the 11th spot, and Reliance Industries Limited is the most valued firm in the country, followed by TCS. There are other firms like HDFC, Unilever, Hindustan Unilever Limited, Infosys, Kotak Mahindra Bank, ITC, ICICI Bank, etc. Let's move on to the fourth question. 4 sites from India have been selected as the winners of UNESCO Cultural Heritage Conservation Awards. So consider the following statements about it. The first, the UNESCO Asia Pacific Awards for Cultural Heritage Conservation recognizes the efforts made by the government to restore and preserve the structures. Option 2, out of 4 sites, 3 are in Delhi. That shows the heritage conservation movement in the city. And option 3, UNESCO is headquartered in Paris, France. Which of the statements above is or are correct? Option A, 1 only. Option 2, 1 and 2. Option C, 1 and 3. And option D, 3 only. The correct answer is option D. Knesset Eliahud Senagu at Kala Ghoda, Gloria Church in Baikula, and Flora Mountains Tree landmarks of Mumbai won the UNESCO Asia Pacific Awards for the Cultural Heritage Conservation 2019. The award recognizes the efforts made by private individuals as well as organizations that have restored and conserved the structures, historic and heritage properties successfully. The award of distinction is awarded to architect Brinda Somaya, who restored Vikram Sarabhai Library, IIM, Ahmedabad. The awards were declared in Penang, Malaysia. So let's move on to the fifth question. The book Girl, Woman, Other is authored by option A. Bernardine Evaristo, option D. Deborah Levy, option C. Margaret Atwood, option D. Essie Edugan. The correct option is option A. Bernardine Evaristo. She is the author of the book Girl, Woman, Other. She becomes the first black woman to win the 2019 Booker Prize. She shares her award with Margaret Atwood, who pens down the Testaments. This is the first time joint winners were announced. This is the first time. So let's move on to the sixth question. Which of the institutions signed an agreement with EMRE for research on energy and biofuels? Option A. IIM Ahmedabad, option B. IIT Bombay, option C. IIT Madras, and option D. IIT Kanpur. Yes, the correct answer is option C. IIT Madras and ExxonMobil Research and Engineering Company EMRE have signed a 5-year joint research agreement for research on energy and biofuel. The agreement will help explore new approaches to convert Indian agricultural residue biomasses into sugar and high-value chemicals. Let's move on to the seventh question. World Food Day is celebrated on option A. 15th October, option B. 16th October, option C. 17th of October, option D. 18th October. The correct option is option B. 16th October. The World Food Day is observed annually on 16th October by the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO UN to commemorate the foundation of FAO. The objective of this celebration is creating global awareness, ensuring food security and nutritious diet for all. World Food Day focuses on Sustainable Development Goal, that is SDG 2, Zero Hunger. Let's move to the eighth question. Air India becomes the first airline to use a robot used aircraft tractor on A320 aircraft with passengers on board. Option A, taxi bot, option B, ITAC bot, option C, Franny, option D, radar robot. Yes, the correct option is option A, taxi bot. Air India becomes the first airline in the world to use a taxi bot on a A320 aircraft with passengers on board. A taxi bot or a taxiing robot is a pilot-controlled semi-robotic tower bar-less aircraft tractor that is used as an alternate taxiing equipment. It would be a giant step forward to a clean environment by reducing fuel consumption by 85%. Let's move on to the ninth question. Where is India Mobile Congress 2019 organized? Option A, New Delhi, option B, Mumbai, option C, Hyderabad, option D, Bangalore. The correct option is option A, New Delhi. The third edition of India Mobile Congress is conducted from October 14th to October 16th, 2019 in New Delhi. It is the biggest mobile technology event in South Asia organized by the Department of Telecommunications along with Cellular Operation Association of India, that is COAI. This event is aimed at promoting startups, innovators, enterprises, local manufacturing, as well as driving investment and spreading knowledge about ongoing research and development in the field. Let's move to the final question for the day. Which of these reports is not released by International Monetary Fund? Option A, Human Development Report. Option B, Global Financial Stability Report. Option C, World Economic Outlook. Option D, External Sector Report. The correct option is option A, Human Development Report. The Human Development Report is released by the HDR, the Human Development Report Office of the United Nations Development Program. It is by the UNDP. The IMF releases the Global Financial Stability Report, World Economic Outlook, External Sector Report. The biennial report of World Economic Outlook, released on 15th October 2019, slashed down the growth rate of global economy to 3% from 3.8% in the year 2017. The report downgraded India's growth projections to 6.1% in the year 2019 and in 7% for 2020. It also recommends India to keep its fiscal deficit under check. Although India retains its rank as the world's fastest growing major economy despite an almost 1% cut in forecast. China is expected to grow by 6.1% in 2019 and 5.8% in 2020. Thank you so much for watching this session. Stay tuned to OnlineTyari. Tomorrow we'll be coming up with much more updates on current affairs questions. Thank you.